I always found raising the crop was just a wonderful experience. Harvesting was the most painful experience because the way I am made, I would like to let the rats eat and the wild boar eat and give it away to the labourer and walk away. But I have a bloody banker who's loaned money to me. I have to pay back and the other issues. So, I always found harvesting is the most bitter experience for me. I loved the crops growing up. Many times, early morning, 4:35, when it's just… sunlight is falling upon, just seeing these plants, the way they grow day by day, it's such an incredible experience. After I got into teaching, and then I was spending all my money very rapidly traveling and organizing programs. So, about 3.5 years, I think I lasted out my old savings and then it was all gone. So then I had to grow something to make a living. So I decided to grow cabbage. Cabbage was doing great in the market, and then I thought I'll grow cabbage because my farm was too far away and it was little remote and I had a lot of wild boar in the area. If I put cabbage, they will feast. So I decided to… I asked my friend and he gave me a few acres where he had the facility. He said, you do it in my farm, he had a home there. So I went and stayed on this. It's a 70-day crop, preparation and harvesting, everything, 90 days I gave myself and I said, I'll grow a crop, I'll make enough money so that another 1, 2 years I can go on. So I went and sat there and I've spent all my money, so I'm really stingy. Even if I have to ride back home, I'm thinking of the gas, so I'm trying to make some simple meal there and survive. And I don't want to spend on the labor, so I'm physically working on the farm. So these things, like cabbage is a very hybrid cabbage, expensive seeds they are. So we grow it in a tray first, inside the house. Then they all come up like this, then we take each one of them and transplant them. So I don't want to give it to any labor because if they just do this, each one of them costs money. So I sit there and if you put it in the day, the survival rate will be low. So evening after sunset, I will sit down and work till 1 a.m. Planting with a torchlight. It has to be in a straight line, so put a rope to tie a string and… So did all this back-breaking work and then these things grow very fast. In about 12-15 days, they're forming tiny little cabbages. This is the month of November and Mysore is most of the time misty and foggy in the mornings. Morning mist and sunlight, I just sit there, I want to see the first light when it falls on these cabbages. It's the most incredible scene, It's like almost you're delivering 10,000 babies. It feels like that, each one of them just every day they're getting bigger. And I sit up in the morning so that one thing I like to watch them, another thing, I don't want somebody to eat them up. So I had such an incredible experience growing them. Then the harvest came. The cabbages all sized up like that, nice, and I thought, I'm counting money in my head. Though it was such a beautiful experience to grow the cabbage, when the time to harvest came, the market, the vegetable prices crashed. It became 25 paisa per kilogram. 25 paisa means it's a quarter of a rupee. 1 rupee means 1/45th of a dollar. One cabbage is weighing about 1.5 kilograms, sometimes 2 kilograms, it's 25 paisa. it is not even worth harvesting and loading it on the truck because it doesn't even pay for the truck, doesn't even pay for the transport. So I sat there, and as the cabbages grew, because I was living there, and so I ate some cabbages. Everyday cabbage. And my father was going crazy. He's left a successful business and, you know, sitting and growing cabbages in somebody else's farm, not even in my own land. I had enough land, but because too much wild boar near my land, I went to this particular place to grow, and it was closer to the city. And it was not worth it. Then one day I just saw they've ripened fully, and still the market prices are no good, taking it to the market. So I just told the villagers, come and take per family five cabbages, take it home and eat it. But still there is plenty. So I just left the cattle. Said, okay, go and eat it, enjoy. I saw the cattle were so happy in their life, they had not eaten anything so juicy in their life. They were chomp, 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 they went. Then I counted the money backwards. So I just let the cows eat my cabbages. Then I started looking, what is it that's wrong with this whole process? The land is fantastic. In that part of Karnataka where I am, south of Mysore, southwest of Mysore, people still live badly. It's such a fertile land, you can do anything with it, but still people still live badly because it's completely rain-fed and there's no proper practices, and it's, so disorganized. If you make a good crop, there is no price. If you make a bad crop, when the price is good, it's a bad crop. It's alternating like this, between bad crop and good price and good price and good crop and bad price is a regular situation in the farming community.